Yo, 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 yo. Hello, everybody. Hello. Ba, 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 ba. How is everyone's Monday morning going? Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Why do I keep clicking the wrong thing there? There we go. All right, now we're big screen. Rex, how you doing today? Winter, how are you? Monique, how are you? Say what? How's it going? Yoga, have a good time at school. Gabby, how you doing today? Randy Villain, how's it going? Moby, how are you? I am late making getting lunch. I'm late getting lunch. Okay. Can I grab you before the stream starts? Find out right after these messages. Serenity, how are you today? Good. That's good. I slept late, Trap. Yeah, it's freaking 4 in the afternoon. Damn, what time are you up till? Great today, thank you for asking. No problem. We gonna get ready for some DST. We gotta get prepared. That new update comes in 2 days. 2 days. Oh me, oh my, I'm excited. It's going to probably be a pretty large update. I mean, that can opening, though. Love the sound of popped cans. Should we just have a stream where I just open up a bunch of cans of pop? It's pineapple bubbly, and I'm telling you, it tastes so good. It tastes like pure pineapple. Is that Rob? Yo! Is that Rob changing my lights? What's up, Rob? I got a t-shirt. I got a freaking t-shirt. Da, da, da. It's almost 1 o'clock your time. I like the close-up on UT. There's been at least a little bit more than... There has to be a little bit more than the beta. Yeah. So, Angel, everyone's kind of assuming that there's going to be... Because the beta couldn't include everything, because obviously it would just tell everybody, like, what the hell's going on. And... You know, everyone's like, okay, there's no way that Clay would like let that happen, because then it would just spoil everything. So people are guessing that it's gonna have like maybe an added boss or like some sort of like closure to the chapter. But I mean, it's hard to really tell, I guess, if that's gonna happen, or we'll find out though. We'll find out soon enough. I mean, like I would guess if they don't have that happen this time, then 99.999999% next update, we won't get a beta. We'll just get the straight release. What's up, Demon? How you doing? I'm in my car, Travis. You're booming my speakers. Welcome to the podcast. How are you doing today, Serenity? That direct sunlight, though. We should have just like a sun tanning stream where I just sit here in front of the window, because if I had it outside, I wouldn't have my stream set up, and I'll just suntan for like. Can you get a tan through a window? I'm sure you probably could, right? Refer to you as Creator Wars. Oh, that's right. What's the update about? So they added like this new boss. Which is like the Guardian, like the final Guardian. So you have the Ancient Guardian, right? The Ancient Guardian protects, obviously, we know, the Fuel Weaver, right? Or the gate to the Fuel Weaver. And then you have the new Guardian, which protects the moon, I guess, like the Moon Guardian. So people are like, well, if it's called the Guardian, so that's it guarding the next step. So the next thing is probably going to be in the ruins, right? Or something like that. And that's most likely going to cause some... the final boss or something to spawn in. What's up, Haas? I mean, you could, but I don't know if I'd try it though. My arm got tan from driving to work every day when I had a decent job. And now you don't have a decent job? Clay needs to make a meatball guardian to protect everyone's meatballs. No, I only work like 3 days a week. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to get like work nowadays. You know, everywhere's slow because everyone's working from home and stuff. How was everyone's Monday though? Today was like a rainy, gloomy day, dude. Like yesterday was all crazy and everything was like sunny. Tomorrow is gonna be rainy. Thursday's rainy. I mean, Wednesday's gonna be nice, at least for me anyways, but get this shitty rain out of here. Nobody wants that stupid rain. So many shades of gray. In fact, it's 50. It's cloudy today. Just took a 4-hour exam. I pieced out after so quick. Yeah, you know what that means? Once you're done school, though, we get to hang out so much. Is everyone else getting excited that you guys are finally going to be done school for at least like a good little while? When everyone gets to hang out and game like a shit ton? Monday, and it's so freaking hot. I need to move to Texas. Is it sunny today down here in Florida? I would love to take your rain for you. 30 Celsius. They tried to call me in like twice and I told them no both times because I was in the middle of a panic attack. You know how it be. Yeah. Panic attacks are really annoying. That's how hot it was today. 30 Celsius? Jeez. Where are all you people at? Where are all the people at? I don't think of anything crazy that happened today. Nothing really. 94? Yeah, nothing crazy. Romania. Oh, damn. No wonder. That's Kelvin, right? Yeah. Dude, you know what I always thought? I always thought like the name Kelvin would be a cool name to have like for, you know, like if my name was Kelvin instead of Travis or something. Please, Calvin. That reminds me, Trav, I have no idea when my nephew's preschool ends for the summer. Are you trying to figure that out? Like Kevin with like a sneaky L in there. Insert temperature joke here. Good old Kelvin. You're too nice to do sick burns, though. What? I think Kelvin's a cool... There are people named Kelvin. It's a recorded name as of the 1920s, and the name rises to popularity in the United States around 1950, according to the author's Oxford Dictionary. The first name's possibility of association with a similar sounding Kevin, which was also searched at the same time as well, too. What is the meaning behind the name Kelvin? It reminds one of friend of ships. Okay, so seems a little bit weird. Friendships, friend of ships. So apparently Kelvin, the meaning is friend of ships. What's up, Lifted Legend? Well, how you doing? How you doing? You got the Weber plushie? Yeah, I do. There's a person named Batman, Trav. What? Imagine crypto freezing someone's named Kelvin. You think these people accidentally Googled Kelvin when they were trying to look up Kevin? Probably. I don't know. Kelvin's a cool name. I always wanted to know if somebody ever called their kid Voldemort or something like that. Mai, what's up, Mai? You're beautiful. Has anyone ever called their child Voldemort? In 2014, the state issued a list of names that were banned for babies, and some of them were pretty surprising. Voldemort, however, isn't on the list, so it looks like parents are free to name their child after Voldemort. Interesting. Man, the shit that people... I don't know if, like... I swear if someone did that, I would cry of laughter. I remember something about naming their baby, like, Ganondorf. The thing is, like, Ganondorf, like, that actually sounds like kind of like a name. I'm not even joking. Like, that kind of sounds like an actual name. What's up, Ed? Ed, I forgot to show you this thing that I saw today on Twitter. It was this, there was this thing, and it was like the reason why I hate, the reason why I hate people at Starbucks, and it's this barista, and they're showing this barista, sorry, and they're showing this giant like thing. And it's just like this massive like receipt, and it says Edward at the top, and it's like this long list. It's like 10 shots of caramel, 4 shots of vanilla, 3 shots of blah blah blah. And it's just this giant list, and it just says Edward at the top. Obviously, someone named their kid Voldemort if it's Voldemort's parents. Nice dad bod. Thanks, critic. Think I have a dad bod? Okay, I'm trying to get that summer tummy back. Okay. Voldemort is how I'm going to name my child. I mean, Robin Williams named his daughter Zelda, so Zelda's an actual awesome name, though. Like, I'm not just saying that. That is actually a really good name. You know, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't want to name your kid Zelda. Lifted Legend, thank you for the follow. You know what I mean? I'd be okay with the name Zelda. It's not a bad name. Voldemort, though, wouldn't make any sense because, like, it doesn't go with anything. Ganondorf makes more sense than Voldemort does. There's Torment ×2 currently queued up right now. How do you know these things? I don't see anything. New makes me sick to my stomach, so I'm, like, hoping it'll help me lose weight this summer. Well, hopefully it's, you know, not like that, but I mean, hopefully it subsides and doesn't make you feel like shit. All right, chat, let's get to gaming. We've talked for a few minutes. Everyone's like, Trav, I'm done with you. Get to your game. Get to your damn game. Makes you not hungry. Oh. Okay, I gotta click on here. Layson, you're beautiful. Oh yeah, we were playing the Forge yesterday. That's why it was like that. This man can read minds. Layson, thank you for the awesome follow. Thank you for the awesome follow. More Forge when? It'll be some time. It'll be some time. Why does my character show something odd here? Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. Do you guys mind if we start using the Insight mod? I know you guys don't care really. All right, but I kind of care. Early autumn day 1 forest and caves. Oh, because I refreshed. That's why. Oh, right. Okay. I'm actually gonna start using the Insight mod again. You guys, we stopped using it because everyone kept lagging. It's basically the Show Me mod, but like way better. But we stopped using it because everyone kept lagging. But now there's a huge mod change where like now mods are a lot easier to use when you play on DST. So I'm kind of thinking it wouldn't be a bad idea to just re-enable it. Trav, how many people have you ran into IRL that have the same first name as you? Not many, maybe like 4 or 5. It's really limited. I wonder if they'll ever make another Orge. But people are thinking like the Borge or something. I don't know what the hell the Borge is. Apparently it's like some name for shadows or something. I don't think so though. I personally don't believe so. I think Clay not lost money, but I think Clay had a heavy investment in some of the other ones. And the fact that they're not really wanting to ever bring them the Forge or the Gorge back tells you that probably you won't see that. The Forge, just Wickerbottom doing her taxes. So, I mean, if they can't really get that going, I don't think I would ever experience, like we should ever like consider the fact that we're gonna get a brand new one. All right, let's go in. Yeah, we don't need that. I'm gonna refresh the server as soon as we get in because I accidentally pressed generate last time. Yeah, right now the Twitch DST category is like in like this like little slumber, and as soon as Wednesday hits, it's just gonna be like, whoa, everyone's woken up. Because all those new drops are coming out. Boards, just like everyone panicking west. People think it's gonna be the boards, but I don't know. I don't think so. Like I said, I don't think it's worth it unless they find a way of just like not doing the competitive way. Because I think that's probably the biggest reason was the Forge. You had to keep like the scoreboards up, and then people were cheating in it. Oops. Let me refresh. Okay. Oh, this is a cute little thing. Who should I play as this time? So far I've done Woody. I've done Wartox, Woody, and Wilson. I don't like Wort. No Wort for me. No Wort for me. I mean, we're going back to our regular D-fly rushes though. We tried to kill the Toadstool and we got demolished. Although I would like to do it again secretly. We should just tell everybody that we're rushing the D-fly and then like randomly just go down to the Toadstool and then be like, ha ha ha. How do I get the password? !DST. WX? Let's freaking go, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. WX to the end. Do. So we got Rob, Haas, and Mai that are jumping in. So this is good. It's a good start. It's a good start. Even if I don't get that much healing, I can still max my character out with a bunch of gears, which I'll probably do. See, now it says... See, now it shows different, like, little stats and stuff. So that's why hopefully it doesn't break much. So what's everyone got planned for today? I guess this week, I should say, because it's Monday. So I don't know what you guys got planned. Obi, are you gonna try connecting again, or are you on like a DST break? Do. Yeah, Rob, I forgot how much you like playing Maxwell. Okay, nice. We got a Wicker Bottom. I mean, sorry. We got a Wigfrid. I think every character should be able to eat gears, but it's instantly kills anyone who isn't WX. Oh, I know why that's there. That's because of the mod, eh? I think it's a prediction as to where it will be found. I don't know. That's the Insight mod doing that. It's a ghost sack. But that's exactly what it is, though. It's just predicting the fact of where it's going to be held. What the fuck? There's another one over here. What the hell? Insight mod, what are you doing to me over here? That's creepy, dude. It's just marking close spawners. Maybe. I don't like that. Nah, it shouldn't instantly kill them. It should give 5 hunger. They're all potential loot spawns. Oh, okay. Is there a way to disable that so we can't see it? That way it doesn't like ruin the surprise. I want them to choke to death on the gears though. Jeez, what the hell? Crazy. It can be turned off in the server config. Okay. So I can turn it off then. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm giving another try for the Insight mod. Hopefully nobody lags out because of it. I mean, you've done a lot of updates since the last time we played it anyway, so it should be fine. I don't think any character should be. Why would any other character other than WX want to eat gears though? That just doesn't make any sense. Gears soup, and every time you eat something, you have a 1% chance to choke and die. What? Jeez. Is this a grass gecko world? I don't. I mean, grass geckos are enabled. Yeah. I think that would be a little bit too harsh for their game. WX makes the gear soup. Greetings, non-humans. There's only grass in the savannah. Savannah, ooh, na, na. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's another potential sack thing. I know. That's crazy to think that actually... Was it called Long Pig or something? Freaking Long Pig. What a weird thing. The first time that I had that enabled on my server, I was like, what is this? And they're like, dude, that's literally your character's like... That sticks me to... Yeah, I don't think anybody liked it. I think everyone was freaked out. That's why they probably got rid of it. I mean, the first time I saw it, I had no idea what it was. And then chat was like, dude, that's Long Pig. I was like, what the heck's that? Give him the Heimlich. Long Pig, yeah, it's like a long white pig substance. What's up, Fruta? I like Long Pig. I wish they kept it. Oh my god. That's creepy. Cannibalism and DST? No thank you. So I've always wondered about this, and this kind of comes back to the conversation about Long Pig within DST. So we all know that merms were actually people that were in the constant that got turned into merms, right? Is that how it is for pigs too? Are pigs the same situation? Because pigs came from Hamlet. And then the confusing part with the pig people is that when you kill a bat in Hamlet, they drop pig butts. So does that mean that the pigs were turning into bats in Hamlet? I only know about the pig from reading about it, though. Pigs were before. Travis, I re-downloaded DST, but I can't find the audio settings. It's too loud. It's under settings, right here. Right here. Merms are older than pigs, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the game was supposed to be dark, but I feel like Long Pig felt gross than dark. Likely why they removed it. Yeah, probably. It can drop pig skins. Yeah, in Hamlet, when you kill a bat, like the giant bats that attack you, they drop pig butts. Are just pretending it's pig skins because they need it. I don't know if that's true. You think that's only in Hamlet? Bye, Haas. See you in an hour. Haas is routinely join in and leave after 30 minutes. Yeah, it's a pig skin. It's a pig butt. Yeah, like when you kill a bat in Hamlet. Anita, thank you for the follow. When you kill a bat in Hamlet, it drops a literal pig butt. It's called pig skin. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's actually, so that's what I mean. So I remember when I was playing Hamlet before, somebody said, no, it's because the bats eat the pigs, and that's why they drop it. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think that's why. Yeah, because it's the same idea, right? Where the hell are the rocks at? Why aren't the rocks over here? So anyways, yeah, okay. So I'm asking my question. So what is the deal when what is the deal then with what's the deal with pigs? Are they just normal pigs? Or are they actually people that were in the constant? Because the merms are confirmed. Because when you play the gorge, they get turned into merms. like the people you get turned into merms when you lose, right? So are the pigs actually from people from the constant? Because pigs, if you go up to them, they have names and stuff. Willow goes, haha, pig butt. Few of the others say rear end of like the pig, basically. I actually restarted World and Hamlet recently, and once again feels so old compared to the DS. Yeah. I need to unlock Wilbur, which means I need to kill the ant. Yeah, I haven't played Hamlet in a while. It sucks when you go to play Hamlet because you literally don't have all the quality of life stuff that it normally has for like Don't Starve Together and stuff. Tanita, how you doing? I hope I'm saying your name correctly and not just. You know what I need to do? I need to make a little command thing, just saying hi. Cause where's this at? Okay, so we got hello. Oh, do I already have one? I do have one. What am I talking about? It's right there. Sorry, I'm talking about it on my stream deck. Hey, Snap. If Worker exams it, she's as absurd. Like that clearly came from a bat. I think it's supposed to be like a substitute though. But it'd be interesting kind of like lore wise where the pigs come from. Like did they just like fall into the constant and like that's it? Or were they actually, you know, or were they actually like people from the constant that got turned into pigs? But I think they keep it that way for people that want to play the OG version, which I can respect though. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird, like when you go to play Don't Starve Together, or when you play Don't Starve Together, and then you play Don't Starve, and you're like, ooh, it's missing all these things. You can at least have a mod for unbiased killer bees, like for a single player. Use bees to kill turkeys. I was actually thinking we should try one day the Shipwrecked/Hamlet mod. I'd be down for that. Would you guys be down for that? Whether we just use it with coincide with this or something like that. Also, you can combine pigskins and pigskins. It will become like other depending on like how much there is. What do you mean? On Hamlet? They're the same thing. You're right. The grass geckos are out here. What the heck? What? There's no grass. I don't think merms equal 100% people. The gorge scene may have been introduced as more of a rare screen rather than a canon. I don't know though, because you have. I don't know. Maybe. I literally told you there's no grass, dude. I'm not dismissing it. It just might not be there. Yeah. Like if you have 3 pigskins and 2 pigskins and it will combine to 5. Yeah, it will. Yep. I remember playing single player after getting used to. Stone's like, don't give light. It could be some merms are, some merms aren't. It could be that, but I don't know though. It's just funny if you think about it because the houses in Don't Starve Together, like the little mini houses from the pigs and like the merms and stuff, are all the same houses that you actually have in Hamlet. And then, you know what I mean? Same little styles. Maybe you were normal people, then you turn into pigs, then you turn into merms. Frick, I don't know. Girl with the beanie. I like that name. Thank you for the follow. I think pigs migrated to Hamlet from the ROG constant by hot air balloons, and like they were able to evolve in advance because like the player wasn't there to destroy their homes and eat them. Until now, that is though. I mean, art style wise, pigs are pretending to be savages. They have like indoor plumbing and electricity, and cable TV. Possibility. I don't know. Let's go live over here. I still think it'd be more funny lore-wise if it all revolved around the fact that like all merms were actually, you know, people from the constant. I think that's kind of crazy to think about, but I also kind of like that idea. And that's kind of what I automatically assumed was the situation because of playing Hamlet. If Weber can be a spider with a human brain, having merms be changed people isn't far-fetched at all. No, I mean, like I said, that's kind of what the Gorge told us, is that Anybody that failed the gorge became a merm, and that's why you're like, oh, all these merms came from, because that was like the curse of like the gnaw or whatever. Is it called the gnaw? I think it's called the gnaw, right? Like I said, I could just be talking a bunch of nonsense though, so I don't know. I like when you burn a pig's house and it runs out yelling, my stuff. Nah, pigs pass cable. They got satellites. Pig. Yeah, that's the real question. What is the Pig King sitting on? Like a door to somewhere? Do you know that Wagstaff can escape the Nightmare Throne in adventure mode? The gorge implies that all the goats, pigs, and humans can turn into merms. Oh, so like anything. Yeah, so exactly. So merms can be humans. Or, well, I guess. Yeah. That makes sense now. See, I don't it's not that far off. Maybe that's why some merms are more intelligent than others, though. In the Gorge universe, at least, yeah. Are we basing here? Yeah. I think all the merms ancestors were depths, like, not merms to begin with. But, like, the current merms that was born and, like, doesn't remember its history, though. So it's kind of like a... Oh, what movie is that? Where, like, the longer they go, the least they remember? Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever. When they're stuck to the ship, they end up forgetting their past. He's got infinite gold and has no attachment to it. He's got like the hiding like a satellite dish. Why else? I don't know. Here's Chester. Leave him here. You're our temporary storage facility for random nonsense that we don't care about. Boom. Let's make another chest over here. Should I make a... Yeah, I'll do it. The Nightmare Throne's under him. What if he's just hiding, like... What if he's just hiding the exit? Like, kind of like a Snorlax. He's watching all the Lord of the Rings movies. The Nightmare Throne is under the Pig King. That's why we can't find it in DSD. And the Pig King is like, oh, do you guys want to leave? Try playing the pan flute in front of him. I was just thinking the same thing, Carol. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. See if I'll move. You play it, and then everybody on the DSD servers gets... all the DSD servers get shut down, and the game ends. Clay's like, somebody found the secrets. Isn't there a mod where you can fight the Pig King? Credits roll for everyone, yeah. Clay's just like, pack it up, boys. We're going home. Somebody found the ending. I think if there's a Merm King, you can kill the Pig King and Merm King becomes eternal and drops gold too. It turns Pig King into a boss. It does, yeah. True endgame is just crafting a single Pokeball and catching the Pig King. So why does Pig King not let Wirt trade with him, but other monsters characters like Wartox can? I have no idea. Because he's a Merm? I don't know. Is there an actual answer to this, or is that an actual question? No, I mean, like, say your best guess why. Because he's a Merm. Because he's a Merm. You can kill the Pig King? No, only in a mod. Think the Pig King used to be like in Hamlet but got cursed and ran away. I think in Hamlet, hold on. In Hamlet there's no king, it's just the princess, right? Or no, there's just a princess, and then Wilba's royalty, but she's not a princess. Oh, speculate the lore behind it. I don't know. Merms and pigs, they hate it. They hate each other. There's the queen, but like no king. Yeah, exactly. So my guess, and I don't think this has anything to do with anything. My guess is that the Pig King is actually sheltering the entrance to Hamlet. And when he moves, he'll unlock the Hamlet world. And he's protecting other visitors from entering the Hamlet world. Kind of like, you know what I mean? What's up, S. David? How you doing? When no one is looking, he gets up and lays his pig eggs. What? Yeah, those are actually, the tall bird eggs that you see are actually pig eggs. There seems to be no coordination between like the Pig King and the Pig Queen though. Yeah, I'm curious why you think it happens. I don't know. Pig King is like the king of the banished, like cursed ones. All okay is like the Pig King is like Hamlet becomes like a werewolf and he doesn't know. Did anyone figure out why he's like so damn rich though? The Pig King? Because he's a king. I'm also playing like trying like Warleaf alone for the first time. Ooh, you should join up with us. Travis wants to move Pig King fat butt to unlock Hamlet DST. I've always wondered like what happens if you just delete the Pig King entity? Is it just like a blank board beneath him? Like what happens if you delete the Pig King? He invested in Bitcoin. Thank you. Is the Pig King's gold just counterfeit? Well, technically, if it is, we've been using counterfeit gold this entire time. Being hyped about the update in the video on Wednesday. Oh, me too. He just deletes them. You can do it, yeah. You can delete any entity in this game. All I know is that the Pig King used to be like Santa. He used to he refused to give work candy. Now I know there's no Santa. Now, there's a command to delete stuff, but I think it would just with mods, yeah, but nothing happens because it's not supposed to happen. The pig steals from the dead and like buries them to pay taxes. The Pig King. That's why the king is rich. Like the crafts care like is the gold or something. What does Wilbur say when she inspects the Pig King? I don't think there is a way to do that because the Pig King is not in Hamlet. But you can bring Wilbur over to ROG, so I don't know what that would even show up as. Oh. No, yeah, I know. But she doesn't know her father, so she wouldn't even know who he is. I think that could be a potential thing, which would be pretty damn awesome. If there was eventually a way from them saying like, hey, the Pig King's actually protecting the entrance to Hamlet, I would just be like, that makes so much sense. Do you know what I mean? She says, "'Tis a traitor king." I googled it. Oh. Well, I guess now we know. The one thing that I missed that was from Shipwreck though was the fishing merms where you would like go over and there would just be like fish on the ground and stuff. Did you guys miss it too? Did you guys miss those fishing merms? You mean like he ran away? I can't wait for DSD economy and inflation update. No, bring me Hamlet to DST. Hammer the King, and get a silly string. Hamlet is among the clouds. Or so you think. Or so you think. I love the fishing merms. Bring the DST. Yeah. Do you guys see all the grass that's up here? Hoss is still gathering everything. Can I have like a little bit of it? More merm types. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you. Okay, let's go back home. By the way, if anybody in chat wants to play with us, feel free to jump on in. Exclamation mark DST if you want to join in. I want a more cave-based character. More merm skins, more merm-themed items, more merm trade. Do you just like merms? Or darkness-based characters? I'm okay if, like, not having a new character right now. I'm more okay with just seeing, like, a shit ton of content be added into DST. That's more like what I would like. I do like the fact that they're adding another boss, but I don't think that... I think the game needs more, like... complex content than it needs more complex content than it does like a boss to fight, you know. Angel is the only word that you know. I'm not the biggest fan of Weber though. Angel, I don't know. See, Carol, like the thing is that if the game not ends, but if this chapter ends with Charlie being revealed as like a friend and not an enemy, which wouldn't make any sense, then potentially we could see Charlie being a playable character, which I think everyone would go nuts over, because that would be our first true magical character who can like summon like more demons, I guess, than Maxwell can. So it could be pretty awesome. I don't know. Hard to say, really. I don't see it like... I don't see it being a problem if they did add her, other than people questioning like, okay, so who's trying to attack us then? But if they like blew like the... If they blew like the lid wide open and was like, well, it wasn't even Charlie that was attacking you. It was like this, you know, moon person that was trying to kill you. Then you'd be like, wow, that's so crazy. I just want skins so that are more unique. What does Weber do that Wendy can't do better, though? Yeah, but that's because Wendy got an update before Weber did. Weber needs to a rework. Yes. I don't think Charlie's going to be a playable character yet anytime soon. Why even start a spider war if Abby can just murder them in 5 seconds? Yeah, no, I know. Well, eventually, like I said, when Abigail gets... Or, sorry, when Abigail gets a rework. When Weber gets a rework, it'll be better. I promise. Okay, I promise. It would be rad if... Figgy! What's up, Figgy? It'd be rad if the player had to pick a side, Moon versus Charlie, with different outcomes on both ends. Nah, that's crazy. Just wait till DST Adventure... at what? DST... with the boss rush rooms and like something like that. Adventure mode with it? Oh, adventure. I was like, what? I think Wickerbottom will be the next update, since she would need tiny touch-ups and like could be squeezed in like that too. That could be possible. I don't know. Because watching spiders kill each other is like kind of satisfying, isn't it? Kinda. Come on, hounds. I got one gear in my pocket and I'm not afraid to eat it right this second. Bam. Hey, what's up, Aki? And I can grab monster meat before spiders eat it safely. I've noticed Wendy still loses more monster meat due to that anyways. She's overall, I mean, a better character at gathering. I mean, both of them are good, but, you know. Charlie reveals her name is Worley. Sorry, and becomes playable characters. I'm doing good, man. You? I'm gonna go to the notion that Wagstaff is evil and Charlie is trying to stop him from helping you. I think the same thing too. I really do. I seriously think that Wagstaff is... that Charlie was like secretly trying to help us this entire time. And that all these other, whoever the heck it is, characters are the ones that are causing the craziness. I think Wagstaff knows how to get out of the constant though. Probably. I mean, that's kind of like what the idea is, right? He can like make the portals and whatnot. But he could also be trying to like capture you into another constant too. So just when you're thinking you're out, that he pulls you into another area. Watching Abby down like the 30 spiders at once though. Think he just wants to take over the power though. Maybe. Bye, Haas. Bye again, Haas. What is what's like the whole lore behind Wagstaff again? I don't really know. What's the dealio? Isn't something like him and Winona, like he worked something, they worked for each other or something? Secretly hoping that for a cheesy ending where Charlie takes off her face and it's been Wes all along. Could you imagine? Sword and Zero, welcome to the stream. The drops come out 2 days. Get ready. Make sure you have your accounts linked. Trev Wilson is the max scientist, though. Yeah, particularly Wagstaff has the same barber as Wilson does. This is the only gold that's here? What the hell? I am. Thank you for the follow. It was Agatha all along. No, I really do think that they'll have like, I don't think there'll be like an ending to DST, but it'll probably be some sort of cliffhanger that either leads us to another part of the constant, which would be pretty damn awesome in my opinion. If I could be playing Hamlet and Don't Starve together, I would be very happy. Extremely happy. So happy that I would probably play that more than anything else. He's her boss. Okay. And then doesn't his like factory get blown up or something? There's a huge fire and blah, 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 blah. So maybe like maybe from the fire, it like burned down his thing and then everything's connected. Yeah, Willow burnt it down. And then to stop, because she knew that Wagstaff was gonna like, I don't know, do something crazy. And then Wagstaff turned like, Wagstaff kind of looks like Einstein, right? Oh my god, there's so much like potential lore. So maybe Wagstaff wanted to like make, I don't even know, dude. I can just make up a bunch of lore and hope that something sticks from it. Basically his fault Winona's there in the first place. They should have like done this for April Fool's, a missed opportunity though. She started working for him for clues to her sister. He says he landed exactly where he intended to. He made the radios that Maxwell lured people through, and any shadow-based weapons, he said, make great war weapons, like transform into guns would. Oh, shit. So, I wonder if Wagstaff is sort of like a funny little Einstein, because, you know, the whole like atomic bomb situation, right? And so, he's making like a little teleporter to go back and try to like do all this stuff, and then Willow was just like, yo, you're not making that atomic bomb, not on my watch. Burns down the factory. Wagstaff gets pissed, starts forcing people, tricking people to go into the constant, etc, etc, etc. We all are here now. They're all gonna leave the lore with like an open ending for sure though. There's a note about like a burning library in Winona's rework though. What if Pip spooks are the good part of Charlie appearing in the constant, accessory to evil? Ooh. Theory that Wagstaff is Wilson's grandpa / father. All this lore, so little time. Oh, you just started this world. Yep. I usually we play with chaos, so when people like cause our world to burn down, because in chat people can spawn stuff in and whatever else and help us out and stuff like that too, depending on what you choose to do. Then if the world's like demolished to the point where we can't like, you know, continue on, we restart. Plus, I like restarting a lot because it helps new people that are joining the game for the first time. I think Willow got trapped in Wicker's library. Maybe. I mean, the time area is somewhere before any of the world wars. Not that that means anything in their universe anyways. Right. I don't know. You never know. You know, I never really started caring about the lore for Don't Starve Together. But the more you talk about it, the more you understand it, the more interesting it becomes, eh? It's kind of one of those things where when you kind of just, I used to be like, lore, I don't care about the lore. And then all these little pieces start coming together and you're like, wow. Woody and Lucy? Oh yeah, go on. What's up, Cass? You know, in all this, I wonder what is going through Winona's brain, knowing she's stuck because of her sister, though. Has there been any confirmation on who has created WX? Well, okay, so my weird theory is that when you play Hamlet and you inspect WX, as Wagstaff says, "Oh my God, it can't be. What? Can it?" And then like WX like hates Wagstaff or something. So I'm assuming Wagstaff created him. By a were animal thing. Where the heck's the grass out here? There's no grass out here? What are these beefalo eating? Nothing? Maybe that's why their hunger's at 0. Is their hunger actually at 0? I'm home. Honey, I'm home. Hunger for taming, I believe. You think so, Lifted? I think it was Wagstaff too, because WX hates Wagstaff, and Wagstaff always has these weird quotes about WX. And isn't there like some, if you look at something in Wagstaff's workshop, it shows like WX or something? Did you guys see that? Where it was like a picture. You look and there's like a picture of WX. For taming. I think Woody tried to do some like seance thing Wendy did but fucked up. And instead of her soul being summoned by the axe, her soul is forced into it instead. Oh. As if like he already created it and knew that there was a challenge. Serenity, how was your day? This world has like super limited grass. As I look at all these grass tufts over here. I think that are wearing sleep slippers. Join the game, okay? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Monique, of course. Yeah, chat, if you guys want, you guys can join the Discord as well too. !Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, and if you guys want to join the server as well too, feel free. Don't ever feel bad for joining in either, because I always like playing with new people. Thanks. Thank you, Snap. Having like huge DSA lore conversations or any lore speculation. Day 5, what happened? What do you mean? Like, shouldn't you be way more advanced since I last saw you? Well, our base is really tiny right now. We're working towards it. We got people spread over the entire map. Bam, bam, bam. Get all this stuff so I can people not basing with you. I see. S. David, thank you for the follow. David, if you want to join up with us too, feel free. You can see people's stats, yeah. When you like press tab and stuff. Does everybody in chat know what these little... So if you look on the top of my shelf right here, can you see them? They're like the little Pokeballs from Burger King. They had like little... They have like the little, like gold-plated little, you know, whatever is inside of them. Do you guys remember those things? No. I'm asking about the one, if you guys know what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so there was this person, like, around here that was selling... There's, you know, they're like, oh, I'm just selling, like, the Pokeballs, blah, 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 with the golden, like, little cards inside of them. Which are, they're not cards. They're just, like, little plastic golden little things. Anyways, and so they're like, yeah, I was like, oh, like, how much are you looking for them? Like, are you know, how much a piece? Like I said, like $10 a piece or something. And they're like, oh, 270. And I was like, oh, like that, like as if like that's for all of them, right? They had 12 of them. So I was like, you know, is that worth it? I was like, oh, you know what? I was like, okay, I'm like, I could probably do like 250 for all of them, which is about, I don't know, like $15 a piece or whatever it ends up being. I don't even know. And they're like, no, $270 each. Like, what? $3,000? I'm like, Then they messaged me today and they're like, oh, we went down in the price, $100 each. Would you take them? And I was like, sorry, I'm not really looking to spend $1,200 on 10 little Pokeball things. And they're like, oh, okay, no problem. Like, where did they get these prices from? Like, online, you can buy a set of 6 of them, you know, for $100. I think Wicker's books are what lured her into the constant. Like, Maxwell should her make garden like Sleeping Bird. Oh, I see what you're saying. Also, while we're talking about lore, it's kind of crazy to me that they're showing off like a lot of things like they were hinting back in the Mythius. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Are you going right now? Oh, I don't know. I thought you have to go get this stuff. Never mind. What's up, Tap 20? I'm going in and killing this thing. No, Rach, don't close that. It's warm in here. Rachel? I specifically opened that door because it was like boiling hot in here. Rachel's like, I'm gonna close that. We don't need that open. Probably inflated eBay prices. Rachel's like, is Trav talking about Pokemon again? Close that door. I need to get like a door stopper. So every time she goes to close the door, it just hits the door stopper. Let's make it full Pokemon. Shut that door. It's really funny because like I'm the opposite. Like when she's working and her doors like close when she's working, I like open the door, and then with her when I'm streaming, she's like, all right, let's close it. I'm like, man, I'm sweating in here. Just kidding, I'm not though. How do I join your game? Type !DC. As long as you're following and in Discord, you can join in. Trav, open the door again. You should come close it. Maybe this is like a holographic Charizard in each ball. I was like, what? Like, hello? $300 for one of those Pokeballs? Where are you getting your prices from? Like, freaking the Magic 8 Ball? Cass, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Maybe they think that... I think that's what they think. It's not true at all. I don't think they have any gold on them at all. I think they think that though. That they're like, you know, pure gold. Like what? Could you imagine? Don't listen to Magic 8 Balls. James William, thank you for the follow. Dude, so this person posted like, so before it was just like a simple message between me and the person, but then they like tagged me in a post about him, and they posted that they were looking to get $2,700 for the entire set. And there's so many people that are like, are you joking? Like, this has to be a joke. And the person's like, no, I'm not joking. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, I guess everybody has their own value on stuff though, right? At least I'm not crazy though. James, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I made a Magic 9 ball. The only says yes, but gold is just a plastic with extra steps. Then probably. I am gonna get enough to make a Flingomatic here, so. I mean, define crazy. Woohoo! We're all a little crazy, yeah. I think everybody has their own value on certain things. You know, like when somebody asks you the question of like, how much would you, you know, like me and Rachel say this all the time. Rachel's always like, okay, how much would you sell Saber for if somebody wanted to buy Saber? I'm like, I wouldn't. Like, you know, you couldn't do it. You know what I mean? But that's like a living animal. But like an actual item of mine, I don't know. What's Wavis's stats? There it is. But like an item of mine though, like what's my most cherished item that I think has the most value on it? I don't know. Probably something Pokemon related. Okay, don't eat this ice. Can I have some gears? Oh shit, thank you. Guys, we need 2 gears. We need 2 simple little gears. Bye, Winter. Wait, you're telling me that you wouldn't sell Saber for $1 million? No. Would you sell, like, I don't know if you have any animals at home, but would you sell an animal that you have at home for $1 million? It wouldn't be worth it. You'd be too sad. You have 4 gears on you. Can I have 2, please? It's like you don't even know me. I sell my mom for 42 bucks. Oh my god, your poor mom. Oh yeah, you have Bubba. I thought Bubba was you only had Bubba temporarily because you're like, you know, fostering him. Hold on now. There we go. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put this out here. There. And then smash this little thing up. I'm out of rocks. He had a cake and everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you never really talk about Bubba that often. You gotta like mention Bubba more often. You can't just mention one thing once and then expect me to remember. You know how I am. My memory is like a little goldfish. I'm not one of those pet parents. Travis running around the speed of sound. Alright, where did all my rocks go? Because I had like, there we go, you have all my rocks. I forgot I gave them to you, buddy. Thank you. You don't have 1,001 pictures of your pets? See, that's what you're doing wrong. You gotta. Okay, so that's good. Let's go chop down a bunch of trees. Dig up a bunch of plants. I'll start with the trees, though. Where are the most trees at over here? Oh shit, I forgot to get food. I only have 745. Turkey dinner for me? Thank you, thank you. Oh, we got a Woody in here. Oh, psh, that's good stuff. Have you heard or tried like Temtem? It's a Pokemon-esque kind of game. I've heard of it. Have I tried it? Nah, I don't care about it. I don't care for it, you know? OG Pokemon or nothing else for me. It has to be Nintendo branded, otherwise otherwise I won't even take a second look at it. I have to pick up the tag, or I have to look at the tag, and if it doesn't say Pokemon on it, I won't play. Looks fun. Actual MMO open world too. Yeah, see, I mean that is the only bonus is that it is MMO style. You can see others in live action too. Yeah, I don't know why Nintendo's so far back on like making their. I actually hated the fact that their MOBA that they released is exclusively for Switch or phones. Like, what the hell is that all about? Is that your second can? No, the first one was a bubbly, which is just sparkling water. There's nothing. Okay, there's zero everything in it. It's really for a specific kind of person, though. Pokemon lost me when I was there. It was a chance my boys, Sivapur and Arbok aren't in it. All the pics on the phones of my cat and like none of myself. There was like 10,000 of them. Nintendo was in the multiplayer really like, and they waited too long to play catch up though. Yeah, I don't know why they waited so long. I've always considered Pokemon a fairly chill game, and with Temtem I find myself grinding for hours. Is that a good thing or like a bad thing though? Like, do you like the grind or do you hate the grind? Ketchup, you say? Interesting. I feel Nintendo really slacks when it, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they just enjoy making games that are not really. I understand. So I was actually having this conversation with Delish yesterday. I was saying how there's a game that I've been looking to get that's coming out for that was out for the Switch that's coming out for the PC. And it's called Goblin and Ghouls. It's like a fun little hard game on the Switch, and I was like, oh shit, I wish it was come out for PC. It turns out that it is. It's going to be released in June. Anyways, so like why the heck do they have to have everything so exclusive to Nintendo? You know, like I kind of get it. Make them buy your consoles and blah blah blah, but like in reality, don't do that. Give us something, you know? Give us your old stuff that you don't care about anymore. Bunch of clowns at times too. What I liked about Pokemon MMO, Poke MMO is that you could battle people without going through hoops though. I really dislike the fanfics that constantly defend Nintendo for not adapting with like the times. It's okay to be a fan and complain about it. Yeah. Nintendo loves money too much though. I think that could in turn like be where they fall short because like, I'm sorry, but PC gaming is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger each day because people are realizing, hey, I can make a computer that's going to last me for like a shit ton of time and not have to worry that it's going to go out of date fairly soon. You know what I mean? Whereas like a console will really only last you like 4 years before they make another one. Tech Tosser, you're beautiful. Like having a single player stuff is fine, but if you're one of the aspects of battling friends or others, they shouldn't make it so difficult. If they cared about money, they would start releasing on PC. I mean, you know that even if they charged extra for half of their titles, people would still pay for it, you know what I mean? I think a lot of the reason why they might not do it though, which really is not really a thing anyways, because it could still be different, is the fear of like instant like piracy, but I don't think that's a huge problem. I'm still stuck in the past playing on PS4. I got over 7 years to go. Yeah, but see, that's good though. That's good. Means you're doing it right. The thing is, Pokemon doesn't have any real competitors, though. No. People would mod the F out of the if it was on PC. You can easily find... No, yeah, for sure. Dun, dun, dun. Here's your thing you asked for, good sir. And I request some sustenance. Honey ham, I'll take it. Oh shit, Atomic's in the voice chat with me. Hey, I didn't know you were in here. Hi. Hi, Glommer. There's probably people who like get them pirate. Let's face it, Nintendo doesn't have the knowledge to stop it though. Nintendo, if you're listening, I don't know what they're talking about. But seriously though, give us your games on PC. I wonder how much better, like when Halo came to PC, how much more they made like money wise, if they did make extra or if they didn't. Don't be salty. What's up? Welcome to stream. How you doing? Doing good, doing good. Okay, we gotta kill this D-fly here soon, so I'm gonna get the wall ready like right away. Are you making me some honey in there? Make some of that ham. So does WX talk like a normal human, do you think, or talk more like a robot? Like, is it just, I don't know, like, what kind of voice box do you think he has? Alright, 2 gears for, like, emergency heals if shit goes down. And got all that stuff. Sounds like an old man. Why? Because Wagstaff made his voice box. I've heard that we base so close to the D-Fly. The WX always is yelling and everyone's like, shut up. Ah. Like his volume is just set on max. There is grass, it's just you gotta find it. Oh no, this is a shitty little setup we got here. Maybe WX was Wagstaff's attempt to immortalize himself. So the weird thing is, remember in Hamlet when you had like that, Remember in Hamlet when you had that that short where Wagstaff was like dressed up in that weird like outfit or something, that like futuristic outfit? Do you remember that? Dude, that thing looked exactly like WX. That's why I feel like it's definitely Wagstaff who built them. It's too simple for Clay not to just use that. Plus, I mean, I don't know how much more lore Clay is going into, you know, putting into things. Who knows? Do you guys like having specific food to eat, like on rainy days or like sunny days or whatever? I never know what to have like for on like a rainy day. Don't say soup, because soup is literally only what I want to eat when I'm like sick or something. Is always swearing, so it's always censored. Me currently typing soup. He sounds like an old man because an old man made him. Who else would be there to record stuff for him? I mean, Wagstaff could use, you know, I don't know, like make his voice more high-pitched or something. All right, the wall's ready. We're good. We can fight it whenever. Yeah, pick up the cactus. I'm out here anyways. What else are we gonna do with that shitty cactus? Grab like 10 of these. And WX is such a good character. I saw Close pop into voice chat sub 4. Did you say hi to him? In voice chat 4? No, I didn't. I didn't see him in there. Sujak, you're beautiful. How you doing, Sujak? How's it going? How's it going? Me and Atomic are in here, but Atomic isn't talking right now. Doing fine. What about you? Good. It's been a boring Monday so far. Not on stream, but like in general. Do any of you have any good resources to catch up on DSD lore? I know bits and pieces, but I don't know how many good connections. Nah. Honestly, I like rely on most of watching like the little shorts that Clay puts out, and then the stuff that you guys talk about. I feel like WX's voice would get super fast and high pitched when he gets charged and stuff too. Probably. Well, Close has been working like crazy, Serenity. I think for my early streams, I think Close is usually working or going to bed to get ready for work or something. I have a question. Does anybody here use a smartwatch? I've been looking into potentially getting myself a smartwatch just because I usually wear a watch all the time anyways. Your mic isn't even work. Oh. And I'm like, I don't know. I just want to know how long they generally last for. I know I see a lot of 12 hours, 14 hours, stuff like that, but I always eat the shorts up, but I'm too dumb to myself to connect the dots though. I think all of the shorts had lore except for the Woody one that was literally just showing how Woody can like karate chop down a tree. Yeah, I had a Fitbit before. I had a Garmin one and I had like a just regular Fitbit. I didn't like them though. But now I just wear regular watches, like actual. I have like a watch collection, but I was like, maybe one day I should just get a smartwatch. DST itself, there's a place where you can look at the information of the characters. There's like written down lore and stuff. Why do I need a time bracelet when my phone tells me the time? Well, it's just nice to have like your, you know, wrist vibrate if there's a, you don't have to look at your phone every, 20 minutes or something. I still think the best animated short was Wigfrid though. That Wigfrid one was so good when she goes like full Super Saiyan. You like Warley's though? Warley's is pretty good too. I think there's also some lore in DST wiki too, if I remember right. I don't know if I trust. I have a question. Is the DST wiki written by fans or is it written by Clay? Because like, is wiki the same thing as Wikipedia, where like anybody just generally just like inputs whatever the heck they want in there? So I mean, some of it could be. There you go. Well, it kind of sounds like static, but it works. Anybody can edit it. Exactly. So that's why it could be like a little bit off. Warley's is heartbreaking though. Yeah. I remember a few years back before DST was released, I read a theory that WX is of Weber's father, but they don't remember each other, and Weber can now... Yeah, because we don't really know who Weber is. I'm telling you, this whole Weber thing is going to make everyone like lose their tears that they got stashed up inside there. Everyone's just going to be crying like crazy. Because it's, it's going to be literally some kid, walking through a forest and like a spider looks all cute and stuff. And then all of a sudden, bam, it gets half eaten by a spider. It's written by crazy fans. How do you get drops right now? It's on Wednesday. I have the exclamation mark drop command because everyone's been asking about what's going on with the drops, so I just literally have it linked there. Because I didn't have it linked before, and people are like, oh, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? So I was just like, click the link, it'll tell you everything you need to go. On 2 days, so Wednesday afternoon, they're doing a bunch of crazy updates, new drops, all extra, etc., etc. Wasn't Weber just a child that crawled inside of a spider for protection? What? Really? The spider tried to become Pac-Man? I don't know how I feel about seeing Weber because Spider-Boy. That's like on-screen. I mean, I don't know about that. It's cartoony and funny. Essentially, his brain and his spider, like, brain takes up his head. Well, the spider's dead, right? The spider is dead. He's just inside the spider, maneuvering him around. Oh, they're both alive? Oh, I thought the spider was dead. Oh, yeah, he drops 2 souls. Yeah. That's right, he drops 2 souls. Yeah, I've heard about that. No, it always says we. They'll do like his wholesome way, like with a kid wanting to find a Spider-Man, like Maxwell fulfilling like the wish or something. I must go. Bye, Winter. Bye, Winter. Okay. Full lore about Weber, you mean? We're dreaming of ice cream. Like the line is just like Q for wholesome. Can we get another fridge up in here? I got your back. I got it. There. There. Okay, I got the 2 gears on me. Where's our Wigfred at? I want to come to the D-Fly and make a bunch of helms. Let's go fight it. Oh man, like imagine like a. So I actually was thinking that, like Clay would do kind of like a connect the dots for like their VODs that they make like for their tutorials, not their tutorials, their like mini cinematics or something like that. Imagine if they like all like connected and they turned out to be one long thing. That would have been such a good idea. I think Weber was one of the few older characters who had lots of lore already. He had to overcome like the constant as a human though, because he was eaten by a giant ugly DST spider. Oh, so he was a human when he went into the constant and then it got eaten by a spider in. Okay, all right. Nah, we don't need any more. Yeah, meet me at the D-Fly. It's right behind our base, so we're good. But really, none of the things link up though, from what I can tell right now. Like, there's really the only one that really links up would maybe be the Wobby or the Walter one, and the Walter one and like the Woody one, but the Woody one has no reference because like in the Walter one, he like goes and he's like, oh shit, like there's a cabin here, and it's Woody's cabin, right? So much his dad when you examine the science machine too. I mean, he's like related to Wendy and he's still yeeted her. We don't think Maxwell cares at all. Ooh, finally home from work. What's up, Ark? Charlie appears during like the end screen, and now every single time I've been watching the whole way through, waiting for on a. Me too. I always watch the credits, like not the credits, but the end roll of each little YouTube short that they do, because I'm like, all right, there's gonna be something happening here. You know, it'd be cool if we had a puzzle about like Weber lore, like the William Carter puzzle kind of style. Does this mean that they're gonna actually show you what the true Weber would look like though? Wow. Oh shit, I just walked over here. Guess I'll have to make the old science machine over here. It's worth it, trust me. It's a guaranteed elegant. Come help fight the D-Fly. We need Mai over here to make us some helms. Dun, 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 dun. Ready? Are we all good? Mike, can you come over here to make some helms? You just want to see the human Weber? Rose! Hey, Rose! I'm down for seeing human Weber too. I know they'll make him look like, you know, nice and cute. Alright, here you go. Boop. And then there you go. Boop. We need some helms, please. Alright, grab your helms. I'll start this fight in a second. Are you gonna try? Okay. Are most of the... Oh, what the... Ah! Ooh! Oh my god. Woohoo! I went in early for work today, this morning, so I got off early today and I just got home, so I'm happy I got a cotton candy blizzard. If we get to see the... Damn it! Oh! How did I die so fast? Did I not have any armor on? No, I don't think they'll show that. I think it'll like cut to black or something like that, and then it's like, oh, you know what happens, you know? I'm gonna stay in here and wait. There's my pamphlet. Go grab that if you want. No, you don't want the pamphlet? Okay, I'll go and revive myself. Stun locked and then like procure helm props. I used to think that Weber was like Wagstaff's son or something like that. I kind of like all the connections, but if they like said that human Weber was friends with Walter, it'd be too much for me. Ark, have you ever made any awesome desserts lately that you haven't posted to the food channel? Wake up, buddy. There. Come on, let's go. Go back to the fight. Try not to get any of my stuff sent on fire, that's all. That's all I ask for. Shit. No, not today, Ark. It's just in general. Oh, come on, not again. Ah! On the phone, Travis. Did you get the Volcos in the pen? What? During Wendy's animation when Abby fall into the flower bush, I was just frozen thinking that was Abby that died. No. Did I lose my gears? Dude, I should have let him destroy the Volcoats. they attacking him? Are they doing it? Yeah! Get him, vote goats. I think the goats are helping. I can take one more hit and that's it. Okay. I'm dead. I'll wait over here. Dead. Pokey, thank you for the follow. I've had my Animal Crossing island on Twitch streams before. A streamer came to my island and streamed on it. So far, I've had it on 4 streams times. Oh, nice. Because of all the turnips. I got Wobby, like, I get Wobby wouldn't recognize Weber, but like Weber would defs have to recognize Wobby if she was his dog or something. I think if it was implied like Abby died in a car accident because she fell, you could hear like a tire screeches. Oh. It's like crazy ass lore, man. I don't know how you guys like remember all this stuff. Like I said, I only remember the stuff that's like in the, that's just inside the videos. Like if it's in a movie, then my brain remembers. I got through here because these are still, just be careful. Back. So did you get the vote goats in a pen? I gave you a bunch so you can farm them. Farm them? Don't Starve takes place in like the really, really early 1900s though. We're down the constant though, so that's not even a big deal. No, not for the turnips, but for my island design. There's part of like the island that is horror movie themed and like scares me sometimes. Ooh. Yeah, Atomic, your microphone's broken. Careful! Darn him over there! Woo! Get him, I. Another dead body. Careful, my. Where's our Wartox? Didn't we have a Wartox down here? No, we didn't. Oh, there goes all of our stuff burned up. Did you not like my gifts? Bye, dragonfly. What's up, Cosmic? Going back and reviving myself. Where's the portal at over there? There. So I used this one, right? Which one did I use? There's another one over in the swamp. Use the one in the swamp if you don't want to be resurrected with any penalty. Yeah, right there. Those damn goats. The D-fly's still there. Yeah, but is that full HP or is it back down to, is it still at like the low amount? Someone just haunted part of my items on fire. I don't think they meant to do it, but still. Well, rip, the goats murdered our dreams. I can still come back from this. Type exclamation mark DSD. I'm going to sleep. See ya. Bye, my. Oh no, we're down to only 4 people. I was the Woody, by the way. Oh, nice. Yeah, feel free to join us anytime. Oh god, 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 oh god. Ooh. Son of a, really? Should use a pan, rip. Are drops enabled here? Not until Wednesday. Not until Wednesday. It ran closer to the dead. I know. I thought it was running the opposite way. Yeah, grab all the stuff. Grab all the stuff. It's cool. I'll take the penalty. We have enough. Where's the portal at right now? to make some booster shots. My favorite theory about about how Abby died is like about like how when Maxwell got pulled contact with Charlie, it caused like an earthquake. Possibly. I'm just more excited about this. I mean, if you guys are saying Weber could be next. Good night, Mai. Good night, Mai. Gonna go get happy hour. The Nautical Salt Box is not live yet, basically. No, not until Wednesday. Not until Wednesday. I mean, I don't know if he's next. He certainly needs to be, though. I think he does, too. Are you bringing all the stuff over here? There's my shit. Oh, wait, this is not my stuff. Whose stuff is this? This is mine. Okay, I'll pick it up. I'll pick up both things. We can try it again. Not for a few minutes though. We gotta regroup our stuff. Hey, don't you touch any of these things. Beefalo fur. I guess I'll leave the boomerang because it's crappy. Take my spear. Poo poo poo. Eat this. Grab this. Let's go. Think you just guess a password? Yeah, it's always fun. The password is literally always fun. It's a full moon server set. Like all my favorite characters got their rework and animations but Weber, and I'm like, give us Weber, right? Yeah, everyone loves Weber. Except for apparently Angel. Angel, you're the only person that doesn't. How does it feel? And then this, that. Ever since the reworks started, Trav's been hearing me go, I want Weber's rework happening next. I think we all have. We've been craving it. It's going to be interesting how they make him better than Abigail. Because that's what they have to do, right? They got to make him stand out more. If they make him, if they like rework him and then he's just still worse than Abigail, it's kind of like, well. And when I say Abigail, I mean Wendy. $14 gears. Didn't we have a bunch of... Yes, we did. Come here if you need a booster shot, by the way. Cool. That's right. Keep electrocuting me. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Do it again. Do it again. Precisely why we've been putting him off for so long? Probably. Come on. Keep doing it. Let's go. I've had an idea for Weber rework where like he could like put a web on things with silk that slow down mobs and bugs get stuck on it, so he can basically hunt bugs without a net. Then he can eat bugs too and stuff like that. Ooh, that's interesting. How's my day been? Good, real good. I mean, it's kind of been like earlier today was more of like a boring Monday. Not much really going on, but I'm excited because it's getting nicer outside. Like it's actually starting to be like 60s. As of next week every day instead of going back down to holy crap. All right, calm down, calm down. I want to get super overloaded here, so this might be the only chance that I have. Rose, are you happy that you're home now? Spiders shouldn't attack walls for no reason also. I feel like the thing about Weber that needs some work is sanity, because his sanity just gets down so fast. And at 84 HP. There's another one. Okay, one more hit and that's dead, and then it'll clear all the rest of them, because that's how it works in this mod, so. So glad. I'm glad I got back into the time to watch the stream. Did you figure out like when you're gonna get, did you figure out when you're gonna go and purchase that new gaming chair? Oh yeah, you never linked me your C drive thing or D drive thing, or about what gaming chair you're thinking about getting. You gotta include me. I gotta give my opinion, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom. Do, do, do. You just delete us. Oh my god, I'm gonna remember. I remember the nickname that you told me to call you. Because I would always say you saying it, but it's Juicy, right? It's Juicy, right? It's been a while, so hopefully I didn't get it wrong. But it's like whatever Clay wants to do ultimately. Yeah, I mean, they'll make the decision. It's been a while, yeah. See, I remember things. Next time you're here and you're like watching the stream and somebody's saying, Trav, you suck at remembering stuff. Be like, no, he doesn't. I keep forgetting to look at the chairs. I've been stuck on my application for college major. I used to love to write, but I barely like want to write a page essay. I feel like I should max crafting speed in 7 days to die. You think it's worth it? Yes, yes, yes. It really is worth it. Do you remember me? Cosmic? Yeah, you were here the other day. I'm gonna be pissed off if they like reveal the new rework and it's like Wolfgang or something. Yeah, they might leave like the, the good stuff last though, right? Just kidding. I know everyone likes the other characters too. We can't be mean to the other characters just because we like Weber so much. I also just remember the theory about DSD would bring shape like a sphere, but other than that, that's why you can go both moon and travel. Oh, I made a flamethrower in 7 days yesterday. It shoots 100. Yeah, the flamethrowers are awesome. Every time I come here, you remember my names. Strangely. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It means you're memorable. Don't worry, everybody that comes here, once you're around here for a bit, you become like a big family, Just next week you'd be like, oh man, so how was your I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Give me that glamour goop, baby. And you're beautiful, B-Dog. You're beautiful. I need to gather so much though. I don't know if I can get us set up for the next zombie night though. I haven't been here since like October. You were in here the other day. It was earlier than October. It was earlier than October. Is that stuff still over there? Did you guys go and gather it all? Do. Juicy, you're beautiful. I thought it was surrounded over here. Which spot was it? I don't know who you're confusing me with. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong. No, no, it's reversed. Everyone keeps saying that. They're like, I'm so confused. Nah. That would just... Nah, that'd be weird. Me telling you to tell me that I'm beautiful. Like, Winona got her catapults and that's like it, though. Poor Winona, man. I feel bad for Winona. What happened to all the lights that were around there? The light thing is crap, though. Nobody ever uses it. I think people use it when they're like on a boat or something. I guess I kind of like underestimate because there's a lot of interesting things you can do with Winona. Just that, you know, nobody ever plays her. Tell Saber she's a good doggo. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The cave's entrance. Where the heck are you? Cave entrance, where are you? Over there? It's a little bit far away. I need another little mini lightning storm to come in. It looks nice as a decor if you're doing a theater thing though. True. Winona's good character to switch to, but like not to main though. No. She's good to set up if you want to have like funny little business going on for boss fights and stuff. You know, especially the Bee Queen, she can set something up where it's like a click of the button and the Bee Queen's basically dead. I have one of the coolest Winona skins, but it's like sad that she's useless though. Yeah. It's kind of weird because she's always been kind of one of those characters that I think everyone kind of just, you know, played and then was like, eh. I bet you they could have done without her. Maybe if they made it so she didn't have that bad crafting thing where when she like makes it, you know, when she makes a torch, she has to eat an entire turkey dinner or something. They should just got rid of that because that's stupid. Yes, let her repair tools. It would have been such an awesome feature. Hey, you got a shitty golden tool. Okay, let's take one piece of gold, and boom, there you go. You're all ready to go. And I feel like they really missed out letting her use bones in order to make glue. Like that would have been such a smart idea. You know, let her craft glue. Let her craft not glue. Sorry, duct tape out of bones. Imagine how awesome that would be. You're just like, here's 400 duct tape. One duct tape repairs one golden tool, or, you know, a broken freaking log suit or something. Oh, dude. She should always be a fast crafter. Mm-hmm. What's up, June? Yeah, I thought it'd be cool if she could repair armor like once or twice or something. Yep. Yeah, she should have been that person. That would have been such. Imagine like you have her in a fight with you, and she's got some duct tape, and all of a sudden, you know, your armor's getting low, and she's like, "Here you go." You know, you toss her the shitty armor, she takes it, repairs it, and then tosses it back to you. You're like, what? You know what I mean? That'd have been such a good thing. She could fix burnt structures too. Having a light thing at camp is something I do with when I play her, though. It's helpful, but it's not the game changing at all, though. Yeah. I think it's the same more like if you could make one duct tape easily, but I agree, though. Imagine if she could repair the Bee Queen crown. Just anything with duct tape would have been a good change. She would have been such an awesome character to play. Oh, well. She'll just be left in the dust. Just like Willow. Just kidding. But it's true. Should only work on armor like once or twice, though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, making duct tape out of bones would have been such a cool thing to see. Repairing things back to 100%, essentially giving like them a second use would be a great thing. I don't know if it's not too overpowered though. I don't know. should give Winona blueprints for his stuff in the new update. So you don't think Wagstaff should be... You don't think Wagstaff should be like added to DST? You think that Wagstaff should just drop off the blueprints? I'm going to be lurking while getting some dinner. Okay. Bones are scarce already though. I don't even dare to like cook with them. Yeah, but the thing is, you can get a shit ton of bones in the caves and the overworld, and you know, all you need is somebody to die in your endless world 5 million times, and boom, unlimited bones. Got to sacrifice for that snacrifice. Yeah, but that's such a stupid way to farm them. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have so many on the public servers. You either die over and over or fish. We got ultimate. Yeah, I know, right? I never realized until this week when I was making posts on the forums how scared people are of the public servers with griefing. They're like terrified. They're only rare if you too good at a DST. Nah. There's always bones to be found. They could just up the amount of bones that you find in like tumbleweeds or something. Or they could just be like, hey, you kill something, you know, a fish out at sea or something, and you get a chance of getting bones. I don't know, something like that. You know what I mean? But it's not gonna happen. Winona's already done. Winona got her time in the sun. 21 levels. I can make us power armor. Ooh. Yeah, but they're so easy to get if you die every once in a while anyways, yeah. Exactly. Unless you're doing like a don't die run, which we've done before, but then no bones to be given out. If we beg them, maybe they'll do it. I think it'd be fine if they just made, you know, duct tape repair armor or shit like that. I think that's just good enough, you know? That's good enough for me anyways. Then I could be like, hey, can somebody play Winona? You know, in case we have like items that need to be repaired or something. But then you're only really repairing items. Is that really good enough? I don't know, you know? Let Winona duct tape skeletons back into living players. Yeah, who needs telltale hearts anymore? Just a little bit of duct tape goes a long way. They reworked West again, so Winona has a chance though. Well, the first rework that West got was not actually a rework. That was just like a laugh out loud. Clay was making a little joke, and then the second time they're like, "All right, seriously though, here you go." My day 657 public server. The camp has been burned so many times, it's just annoying because reroll is a thing though. Yeah, they were making fun of West the first time, yeah. I'm surprised nobody made a stink at like how they like when the Winona update was finished. Because everyone was kind of like unhappy with the Wendy update, right? And then because of that, people were like, oh, they gotta change it. Carm, what's up, Carm? They gotta change it, and then they did. Hey, Carm. I saw Winona rework on the workshop, and they gave her a wrench. I have did like walking cane damage and to everything except for Clockworks, in which it did like dark sword damage. Oh my god! I wasn't watching. Good thing I got that flingo. Wendy's kind of had two reworks, kind of. They did it the first time, and then after they did it again. Okay, well, if we don't have anybody to make us helms, I'm gonna get a bunch of grass made. There's not a lot of grass. Happy little accidents. Cactus, why are those small bits out of the Flingo area? I don't know. What's our food situation going on here? Oh my. I wish there was a way to make a Bernie become small again without gaining... Sorry, without gaining... Gaining what? So I can pick them up before, like, after going to the wormholes? Before gaining sanity, you mean? I can... Yeah, for me, there's a few characters that I'll never play, really. Winona, Willow, and, like, Wes I'll throw in there because I really don't ever play Wes. Even Wirt, I don't really play that often just because I'm really bad at playing Wirt, though. The rest of the characters I will play. It's just more so of a personal choice that I don't really care so much about Winona and stuff. Winona and, you know, and Willow. Trav knows I cringe when the cactus burns up, so he's trying to drive me mad. What? Just hate how he leaves it behind. Yeah, usually you forget the Bernie after a while, right? Sure, go ahead. Then we can make... We should play a server where the recipes for crafting change every single day. Oh, man. Clay can't tell if people want bloodthirsty Abigail or polite Abigail. We're getting into like the... Here, let's go over here. There's a bunch more grass over here. I'm going to collect a shit ton of grass. All right, let's double click there. Double click there. I'll be right back. T, Weber's best friend. I swear Weber is British. T helps with sanity. Weber always like needs help too. Is it Aylmere? I don't know if that's right or not. You're beautiful. I gotta keep getting more and more and more of this grass though. I gotta get like 2.5 stacks probably would be more than enough for me to make what I want to make. I want to make about like 10 things to armor. It's just like regular log suits. That should give people enough grass, you know? I mean, sorry, enough protection to wander around, and that should be enough grass for me to get. Get out of here, shadow creatures. Get out of here, You know what? Come here. Ah, okay. That one's stuck on the water. Glommer flower, and gnome nades. Nice. Let's see if I can get this guy to sit still. Okay. Not even one though, eh? I think he'll stay out here. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up the stuff on the sidelines, so let's use a shovel. Okay. I want to try to get as many presents as I can. Okay, without dying though. Whatever, I got one. Glass cutter, mandrake, bee, blah 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 blah. Kill him, he's gonna steal the driftwood. The wholesome driftwood. Gotta make sure we keep that nice and safe. All right, chat. I'm still playing for another half an hour, but if you guys are in chat right now and you guys want to join us on Discord, !Discord. If you guys want to follow me on YouTube, you can do so there. Just to let you know, I stream twice a day. So if you're here right now and you're like, I want to hang out later on tonight, I'll be back again at 10:30. So about a half an hour, I'll be taking a break. On Wednesday though, I'll be doing a bunch of giveaways like I always do every time there's a drop. So just heads up on that. We have about like 10, 15 games to give away. You should be able to put wood in the ocean and turn it into driftwood. That's all I'm saying. Let it soak up there for like a little bit. I don't know about that though. What if you drop like a stack? Are you saying so like if you drop like a stack of wood in the ocean, it's automatically driftwood? Gonna make some dinner? Okay. Wait, Karn, before you leaving, what are you making for dinner? Glommer flower, jelly beans, koalefin trunk, glowberry mousse. Pasta with meat stock. Ooh. Mandrake, bee mine, bramble husk. Okay, I'll leave this over here. For like emergencies. Ah! I didn't think it was going to be legit. Get him, Abigail. Okay, make about 10 of these. That'd be about 5. And then another 10 for the rest of the grass that should be, yeah. Okay, there's the armor. Oops, need this. There's some armor. Take this hat. I want to get that revenge from that D-fly, dude. We can't log off until we kill that D-fly. D-fly take 2. Who's gonna craft sandy turf so like when it needs bones? Because we got our Wartox back, so this is perfect. Okay. D-fly time. Let's go. Alright, we got our healing. We have some stuff. I will just use a regular spear. Grab a bunch of crap that we don't need. Wartox, as long as you got extra as long as you got extra stuff on here. You have extra souls on you? Murder D-fly and you'll get a cookie. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go. Let's get that cookie. Do you have a single flint? Yep, I can make you guys spears if you guys want when we get there though. Don't worry about that. I got you. I got your back. If you want a spear, just yell spear. Just yell spear. I bet Wartox gets hair in his mouth all the time. From that long mane. Can I have a spear IRL? Britney Spears? Oh my god. You want to make a hand bat? Oh. I'm over here fixing this shit, by the way, so. Okay. Made. Let's go. Can you guys bring me like a little bit of food when you come over there? These birds are keeping me alive as much as possible, but you know, like one simple food dish would be good. Eat your gear, Rapscallion. I'm keeping the gear for emergencies and emergencies only. Gears are only to be consumed if you absolutely need them. We need all 4 of us to win against Mrs. D-Fly. Thank you. Not even cooked. Just straight munching on those frog legs. If Travi had to gear every time he's starving, the world wouldn't have any gears left. It's the way of WX. Starving is an emergency, I see. Nah. Look at all these seeds, man. I'm telling you, these birds want me to survive. Bring me seeds, birdlings. Come on. Thank you. Alright, I'm dropping a bunch of armor on the ground. Pick them up when you guys can. Pierogies? Whoa. I'll eat that when I'm hurt. Eating seeds? I must look away. You could have cooked it with a log suit, though. Could you imagine? What's up, Zexo? Zico, sorry. Him as Weber, starve him as Wart. Everyone starves. Not Wolfgang, though. Let me make you a meatball trap. Okay. How to play WX. Step 1, join server. Step 2, locate all gears and base. 3, consume. Step 4, disconnect. Step 5. No. It would have been step 4, die, give back 1/4 of the gears that you ate, and then log off. You got to make sure you're giving back. Otherwise, at that point, you're just griefing. Come on, D-Fly, let's go. Wake the Fook up. Step 6, find gears in caves. What's up, warrior? Grab that armor. We don't want it to burn up, do we? Grab that armor. Grab that armor, Abigail. Hope no one's gonna need a helmet. Wait, don't you have armor? I put armor on the ground. Grab the armor. Use armor. Did we lose somebody? I feel like we had a friend here that was able to heal us. Where'd our Wartox go? Wartox! Wartox! Okay, let him puke on the other side. Can I get the pan flute? Oops. I'll be on the pan flute this time, I promise. I was on it last time, but you know. For a second, I thought that was Kev, a friend of mine. What's up, Delish? It is Kev. It's Kelvin. Honey, I'm home. Oh, D-Fly, where the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, no, don't hit him. What the heck? I'll take care of the fake, well, the real D-Fly. Cass, help me. Where the heck's our backup? Ooh. Wartox! Oh my god, Wartox! Oh, let me consume the gears first. No. Where the hell was our damn Wartox? Where was our damn Wartox? You had one job, Wartox. It was protecting the herd. No, she called in her big sister. You guys are in trouble now. She called in the guys. You're really fucked now. Delish said, why do goats when you can bring the boys in? This was awful. Don't worry, I made more booster shots, so it's all good. I laugh every time I hear the Wilson death sound though. No cookies for us this time. No. We tried. I said I need souls and I asked for Wendy to come with me, but no one responded. Damn it! I could have helped you get... this time, we're gonna gear you up. We're gonna soul you up, Cosmic. Wartox is Krampus. Why does he need to help? Cosmic, let's get so many souls that you're like puking souls. And then we'll go back and fight it. I still got plenty of gears to eat. Also, you never gave me a oh shit, I had stuff there. I said, hey, I got stuff over here for you. Wilson being boring? Yeah, he's kind of just like the vanilla flavor. Not that vanilla's bad, because I like vanilla, you know. You guys just found out that I got a date for the Vax this week. Nice! I had mine last week. Are you in Canada or the US? Oh no, this guy's still here. Ooh. And Poland, oh, okay. I don't know why I said Canada or the US. It's like, there's so many other places to be. Yeah, Canada and the US, the only two countries in the world. So you're trying to like date to get the vaccinated? Spicy, spicy. Yeah. Dinner and a vaccine. What's up, Kendrick? How you doing? Are we getting rocked by the Where the heck did the... Did you guys make a bunch of... Okay, okay. Yo, Travis, where's the tier 3 subs at? Turnip tier 3 sub. Dude, can we do this with just us three? We lost Cosmic. Cosmic, come back. Cosmic, don't leave us. We had a commitment. Reroll you? I got you. You chose See, that's your problem. You chose Wilson. You chose Wilson to start. We just got done talking about how Wilson only brings a little bit of fun stuff to the yard. Nothing intense. And they gotta play with their spicy characters. Wilson's like the person that shows people to the constant, and then once everyone knows, you know, what's going down, then you play somebody different. Just kidding. I don't mind Wilson. He's okay. He's okay. I'm sure they'll make him better. They'll give him like some cool stuff. I'm eating the gear. I don't care anymore. Did you guys take my gears? Howdy. What's up, Mel? Tasty gears. Wilson is the guide from Terraria. Yeah, Clay already confirmed that Wilson was actually just an NPC that they just decided to keep. Fruta, go get gear. Go get sold up. We gotta get that cookie. Delish. Haas promised a cookie if we killed D-Fly. There's a bounty on the D-Fly's head right now. You have 6 souls right now? Yeah, you need more than that. I'll work on getting us some more armor. There. Make sure not to overload though. Alright, let's pack up all the... This is our last try. Our last, This is our last hurrah before we say that we couldn't do it. Before you stay dead forever. Yeah. I'm bringing the last little bits that we gotta come over here, so... Give me a minute, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Don't act like you've never overloaded as War Talks before. I feel like I should... Alright, I'm dropping some armor. Oops. Glomer flower, jelly beans, qualifin trunk, glowberry mousse. Interesting. Okay, so there's a little bit more healing. Ah, it's spiders. Come on, morning time, let's go. Here we go. Imagine if Glomer turned into like a mini boss. You burn it if you burn his flower. I kind of would approve of that. I'm not gonna lie. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, so let's eat this. Cause like, why not? Even more reason to kill Glomer. That should be good enough. Oops. Cool beans. Badoopy. And then... we'll do another one just because. I'm gonna wear this. I'm probably gonna wear this armor, honestly. Glamour rework when? I'm ready. Let's go. I want to be able to feed Glami so that he poops more. Let's put this backpack like over here or something. Make sure you guys grab all the armor. I made some good armor over here. Keith, thank you for the follow. Come on, peeps. We gotta show them what we got. I guess I'll wear this armor. I'll keep the marble suit for when I'm like trying to tank it up. Is the DeFi still busted? Yeah, it's broken. It's still going back and forth for no reason. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, buddy. Oof. Give me the pamphlet this time. Take it. Go ahead and take it. Wendy, are you coming over here? Started my new job today. Got questionable text email. The other job is a personal assistant, which like would pay. Ooh, eat this. Oh, eat it. Okay, good. Whew. Company was like only created like last year though. Ooh. So wait, you started at one job and then like another job messaged you? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, no. Stick with what you got. Hi, Glommer. Bye, Glommer. Yeah, you never want to push it too much, right? And plus, if it ever doesn't work out with this one, then you can be like, you know what? I'll consider it. But I mean, I wouldn't trust it though. Look at this awesome protection. 95 tank it up for days. Get in there, Cass. Punch, punch, punch. Ah! What's up, birds?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Imagine taking a break in
It's a Travis.
in a fight to go give birth.
What are you doing
I mean,
all by your lonesome here, Travis?
Technically they just killed. I mean, they just like are puking it out though.
I bet you're
So
eating ice cream.
I wish. No, we're losing at the D-Fly fight right now. That scared me, birds. I know. I saw birds enter in, and then I'm like, and the birds was like, "Ba-da!" I'm back. Got so excited about the vaccine, I blacked out for a second. What's up, Carol? No problem. I'd be excited too.
I'm just kidding.
That's exciting news.
I feel like you could use some more people.
I know. Well, we had more, but then we lost to the D-Fly twice in a row. This is the third time. I know. We got crushed because the first time we got a bunch of vote goats spawned in on us. And then the second time Delish spawned an extra D-fly and then the shadow creatures. So we died again.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Honey poultice? Thank you. Come back here, D-fly. You're only at 11,000 HP and I can make it... Oh, it tells you how much it does in these now. Oh, so it actually tells you in this mod. Wendy, do you need armor, by the way? Yeah, I couldn't use the insight mod for a while because it was lagging everybody else in the server. I was fine. I was always fine, but then they people always complained that they were lagging too much, so I stopped using it. I'm in the UK and I barely got any lag. Nice. Yeah, it's because, I mean, we probably both have really good internet. I mean, I know I have really good internet, but I don't know what you have, but that's some good ping, though.
Just don't die.
Woo! Pew, pew. Come on, Tierbeak. I like how it decided to walk around. Go, 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 go. Attack, 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 attack. Nice job on those souls. Use the pamphlet if you can to make him go sleep. Nope, okay. You should have used the pamphlet there. Ah!
Quite unfortunate if you all got teleported.
Don't teleport us. This is our last chance. I got a sleep dart. That ain't good. How many sleep darts would it even take to put this thing to sleep? I don't know if you can actually... I'd probably take a lot. Let's see. Oh, that did not work. D-fly day 18? Oof. Triple failed events. We won out. Go ahead. Go, 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 go. Use the pamphlet. Yes, it worked. I'm sorry, Fruta. I had to do it. It worked though. I couldn't risk it. I couldn't risk it. We did it. And that's how you rush the D-fly. Day 18. We get a cookie now. All right, GG, we won the cookie. All right, we did it, we did it, we did it. And Trav wonders why people don't stay near him. Okay, well, cookie for you. Poor Fruta, though. Okay, I'm a log, though. Good job, everyone. Guys, join us next time we play, too. All right, chat. We did it.
Wow.
Finally made it happen.
Murderer.
Finally made it happen. Poor Fruta. Looks like I'm dancing. Fruta gets the cookie. Hi, can I play with you? Yeah, if you want to play anytime, I'm actually logging off right now because I'm going to go eat some dinner. Hubert, thank you for the follow. But I will be back later on tonight at 10:30 Eastern. Some say the dead Wartox was the lucky one that day. Chat, thank you so much for all of your awesome follows today. I appreciate all of you. If you guys want to... We could have just blown up this... Yeah, we could have done it too. More shoes. If you guys want to drop a follow and hang out with us on... Oops. If you guys want to join us in Discord, I mean. If you guys want to join me on YouTube, you can do so there as well too. Thanks for the game. My first time to get the D-fly. Nice. Well, next time we'll fight the Bee Queen and stuff too. As long as we got those heals from War Talks, there should be really no reason why we can't do it. But chat, I will be back later on. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, like I said. So I'll be back in approximately 4 hours for my second stream. So if you guys don't, when is the next time? I stream every day, twice a day. I stream every day, twice a day. So I stream at 3:30 Eastern until 6:30, and then again at 10:30 to 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be back, like I said, in about 4 hours or so. But the best thing to do is just join Discord, because everyone's in there and we're always hanging out and talking. And then you'll know like when I'm about to go live for the night stream. But anyways, thanks again everyone for the awesome follows. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, on Wednesday we'll be doing a bunch of giveaways for the new drops that are coming out. So if you guys want to get the drops while you're watching the streams, I'm on the list to get the drops. So I got invited to that VIP club, you know. But anyways, I'll see you guys very soon. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon.